Shout out to G-Man Boxing. Where's the piss bottle? It's over there.
Alright, didn't expect me back this quick, but ayo. Fabio Wardley knocks out Nick Webb in one round. What stops him in one round? Alright, you can come at me. This is one of my worst picks ever. I picked Nick Webb to win this fight. He got beaten around. So, I hold my hands up. I F this one up big time. Let's talk about this fight though. Because it was weird. Like, Nick Webb started out very strong. Fabio Wardley, the way he was moving his head, it was meaning that Nick Webb was having to chop with the right. So essentially what Wardley was doing was he was kind of tucking his head down ever so low that Nick Webb was having to, like, almost like he was over rotating, having to punch down. And it was kind of grazing Fabio Wardley. The referee was having to go with Nick Webb more so because the shot was kind of coming in a certain way. But for sure, Nick Webb was looking to throw 1-2. Fabio Wardley was looking to counter. Fabio Wardley definitely had the speed in this fight, but most would have the speed advantage over Nick Webb. He's not the most fleet of foot heavyweight. He's not the quickest heavyweight in the world, but he can punch. Now, Wardley, for the first, like, say, I think this fight went a little over 2 minutes. For the first, like, kind of minute and a half or so, it looked like Nick Webb was having a lot of success. And it looked like that he was dangerous because people have said Fabio Wardley, he can be hurt, he can be buzzed a bit. And it was almost like you were just waiting for one of them shots from Nick Webb to buzz Fabio Wardley to see what the reaction would be and to see what would happen, because you were looking at some of the shots he was throwing, and I certainly was thinking, if one of them gets in, you're going to have problems. But then, all of a sudden, literally, just all of a sudden, Wardley just turned it on, landed a couple of shots on Nick Webb, backed up into a rope and unloaded some shots. Nick Webb went to the other side of the ring, went onto the other side of the corner. Again, Fabio Wardley opened up on him, and he really should have taken a knee, and I think that was kind of the thinking behind it, because he kind of lunged down and then was kind of almost in no man's land, was dropped into the ropes. Referee waved it off. Now, I literally went from that to here. It did look a bit, you could have given it. See, one thing I don't like, right, is when referees wave fights off without even a count being administered. Now, in some aspects, you can understand why. You know, put it like this, right? When Deontay Wilder knocked out Dominic Brazil, was there a need for a count? No, not really. You know, when Canelo Alvarez knocked out Amir Khan, was there a need for a count? No, not really. But when a fighter is still there, to some extent, they've not taken a beat and they've just been dropped. Yeah, they've taken a lot of shots on the way down, but I don't like it when they just instantly wave it off. Me, it's kind of just like, come on, really? But saying that, I think the right was on the wall, irrespective what was going to happen. It is quite strange that, like, it just went from, it's so weird. Wardley just went from 0 to 60 real quick. And when he really put it on Nick Webb capitulated very, very quickly. It looked like Nick Webb was going for the same approach he went to in the Eric Pfeiffer fight, where it was like, stick it on him early, hope something lands, and get rid of the guy. Because Nick Webb has flaws, like every fighter does, but punching power isn't one of them. He can definitely bang. Saying that, he's shown that he can be vulnerable himself, you know, which is often the case with a lot of fighters. Like, you'll have fighters who have tremendous punching power, but they just don't have the defense, they don't have the skill, they don't have the chin, and therefore they can't really make the most of that punching power, and they can't make the most of their own natural ability because their defense isn't great, and their chin just, if you have bad defense, if you have a good chin, you can get by. If you have a bad chin but a good defense, you can get by, as Klitschko's shown. But if you have both, it's not going to be good for you. So that's that. Heavyweight boxing is brilliant, isn't it? Like, the main event, I'm kind of like sitting thinking like the fun is gone now. We're going into the main event because we've had Johnny Fisher look good in his fight. We've had Babbage versus Bennett. Now we've had this. I'd like, no disrespect to Kid Galahad and Jezza Dickens, but it's kind of like, right now I'm going to have one eye on me bed and be just thinking, right, I'm hopeful I'm not going to go to sleep. Like, put it like this, right? If my missus said to me, do you want to go to bed now before the main event? I'd be like, yep, gone. Straight away. I think most men would, but seriously, you'd be like that. But you never know. Saying the main event could catch fire, who knows. For now, go talk to you then. Hope you enjoyed it. As I always say, smash the like button, subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. #GMazRocks, all that good stuff. I'll talk to you in a wee bit. Peace.